Lee, it's been a couple of years since we organized together here in ASTAT courses about EMC and PCB design. It's quite a long history. Physics does not change, but technology is still developing. Do you see any changes in teaching and your engineers' expectations? Are there some trends that we can see over these years?
Not so many trends changing, I don't think. The students' expectations not changing so much. Physics hasn't changed. What I see staying the same more than changing is engineers missing some important concepts in school which are still not taught in electrical engineering school. Inductance is taught mathematically instead of physically. We use the word ground a lot, but we don't know what it means actually. Common mode current is so important in most noise problems. There are some missing elements that are still missing in people's educations in different countries. Inductance is one of the ABCs of electrical engineering, of R, L, and C. So things to me have stayed the same more than they have changed.
What kind of EMC tests are the most difficult for hardware engineer to fulfill? Can we say that passing one EMC test helps somehow to pass the other tests? Are there any dependencies between conducted and radiated emission and immunity?
I can think of one pair of tests right away where there's a linkage. Radiated emissions is usually caused by a common mode current leaving the system, at least up to a gigahertz or so. So if we have a path for common mode current to come out of the system, we probably have a path for common mode current to come into the system. So we're definitely going to have a linkage between, let's say, radiated emissions and radiated immunity. Now the sources of the radiated emissions, the things making the noise that make us fail radiated emissions tests, are probably not the victims of noise coming into the system. The victims are probably things that are sensitive to smaller voltages and or smaller currents. But the antenna structure, the thing that allows the noise to convert from a conduction current to a radiated power, or from a conductive power to radiated power, that structure is probably the same thing that allows a radiated power coming in to be converted to a conducted power going into the system and causing the radiated immunity failure.
Thank you for your time, and I hope we will see next year here in ASTAT on the next EMC course.
My pleasure, Marcin. Thank you. Yeah, I look forward to coming back.
Thank you.